Welcome to the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC pre-match show on SoCo CW. Sponsored by Cornerstone Roofing and Gutter. Integrity is the cornerstone of our business.
And welcome into Widener Field here in beautiful Colorado Springs as we get set for the USL opener for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC, playing host to the Los Angeles Galaxy 2 here. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Josh Alvin alongside Roland Vargas. And Roland, what a matchup here this evening. Two teams looking to get back on track. They have been perennial powers of the Western Conference the last several seasons. Last season took a step back. This year want to try to reach the postseason once again, as they have established early on in their tenures here in the Western Conference.
This is a huge game to start the USL season here in 2018 at Widener Field, the Los Angeles Galaxy 2. We talked to head coach Steve Tritchie of the Colorado Springs Switchbacks during the week. He knows this is a strong team, and the Colorado Springs Switchbacks are going to have to start fast, get on the attacking foot early.
And Los Angeles so potent, and certainly containing that attack going to be a key.
It is, and they're going to have to do that starting in the back line with their goalkeeping. They've got a couple new goalkeepers this year. We're going to see one of them starting for the Switchbacks. And for the Los Angeles Galaxy, too, they're going to have to use their MLS talent. We know the quality of this organization. They got to play in Colorado Springs. These are tough conditions. The field is still early in spring here, and they're going to have to get on the board. Try to use that man right there. Perhaps in the second half we could see that star power. That's MLS level talent. That's Ethan Zubak.
And on the flip side of the Switchbacks FC, Josh Suggs, he was a former captain of Orange County in his debut at the USL. Now he's the captain for the Switchbacks FC, and Suggs has been outstanding a defender, but one of the most dual threat defenders in the league.
You said it. He'll get forward as much as he can down that left-hand side. He'll pump in crosses. He's a great player. Good to see him with the armband this year. Head coach Steve Tritchie using him as his general on the field. He's a great player for the Switchbacks.
All the makings for an outstanding opener here tonight. Stick around. The starting lineup and the kickoff when we come back.
Welcome to the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC pre-match show on SoCo CW. Sponsored by Cornerstone Roofing and Gutter. Integrity is the cornerstone of our business.
Honey, what's for dinner?
I don't know. Order a pizza.
I did it last time. You order.
I don't have the number.
Look it up. So easy. A 3-year-old can do it.
Hailstorms are fun to watch, but they can leave you with a damaged roof. When that happens, Cornerstone Roofing can put your roof and gutters back to where they need to be. We provide free inspections and insurance estimates, and we'll work with your insurance company so your new roof is hassle-free. Plus, our customer service department will walk you through every step to make sure it's a fast and easy process. Cornerstone Roofing is licensed and bonded, so all work is guaranteed. Call Cornerstone Roofing for your free estimate, because integrity is the cornerstone of our business.
When you're in the market for a new home, consider the advantages of working with a reputable builder. Make sure quality and craftsmanship are part of the offer. Energy and efficiency are both must-haves, and find an area of town that's right for you. It's your home, so do your home work.
Home buying tips presented by Oakwood Homes. Call or visit oakwoodhomesco.com or to speak with a new home counselor.
Honey, what's for dinner?
I don't know. Order a pizza.
I did it last time. You order.
I don't have the number.
Look it up. So easy, a 3-year-old can do it.
Visitors, here is their starting 11. And up top, Dylan Lopez present a challenge for the Switchbacks.
Justin Dillon, Frank Lopez, two top strikers. They've got good quality on the bench as well. LA Galaxy are going to look to get on the front foot going forward early here today at Widener Field.
Bomb Stieg in goal for Los Dos. Well, for the Switchbacks FC, as you take a look at the lineups here for the home team, Robinson returns. He spent a season in North Carolina. Jaqua picked up late last year. Malcolm, an impressive trio up top.
And the big news is Luke Vercoloni, the Switchbacks veteran. We've seen him in the midfield throughout his career at the Switchbacks. He's going to be dropping back into defense. That means Jordan Burt's going to be tagged to start along Tae-Sung Kim in the center of the midfield for the Switchbacks FC.
And Stuart Sayus gets the starting goal. And Sayus, a former third-round MLS pick at a super draft last year, spent time at the NASL. And here we go, Switchbacks, the home black. And there he is, Saeed Robinson. Look for the speed out of number 11 up top. And Los Dos, Los Angeles Galaxy 2 in the road white. What an evening. A little bit of a chill, a little bit of a breeze, but all in all, a great atmosphere here on St. Patrick's Day. And we thank you for spending your evening with us here. Switchback Soccer, Josh Howe, Roland Vargas, and the 2018 season is underway.
Really excited to see Luke Vercoloni starting in that right back position. He's going to try to get up the flank as much as he can. We talked about Josh Suggs in the pregame on that left-hand side. So a ton of talent and a lot of experience for the Switchbacks in those wing-back positions tonight.
Here's Tae-Sung Kim. They'll throw it up to the left side, and here's Suggs off his foot. Suggs, one of the most versatile defenders in the league. He scored 4 goals in his Switchback career and really puts a lot of pressure on opponents with his ability to strike up top.
He's one of the best players, most consistent players in this league. There he is winning the header in the USL. Josh Suggs, great to see him with the armband this year. He leads by example. Jordan Byrd tracking back. Just be Jordan Byrd alongside Tae-Sung Kim in the heart of the midfield for the Switchbacks.
Sayus, the keeper, sends it out to the right side. That's Jamal Jack, spent last season with the Pittsburgh Riverhounds at a USL. The keeper, Stuart Sayus, member of the Haitian national team. This guy has got international experience, and certainly when he beats out a guy like Moise Poiti to get the start in the season opener speaks to the talent level of Sayus. Of course, Poiti led the USL in saves a season ago.
Oh, we saw him here at Widener Field last year. Moise Poiti was fantastic. Stuart Sayus getting the call. Bit difficult for him to start this game. He's got the sun right in his eyes, so we'll see if the Switchbacks can limit the chances on Sayus' goal as we begin this first half. Nice ball over the top there, looking for the run in behind of Saeed Robinson.
And Justin Bomb Stieg able to make the play here for Los Dos.
It was AJ Jaqua, going through the center there. Saeed Robinson out on the left-hand side. Shane Malcolm going to start on the right wing.
Yeah, up top, Robinson, Jaqua, Malcolm. Malcolm played in all but 2 games a season ago. Look for number 23 up top as that ball headed over on the near side. You see the players really fighting the sun right now, dropping behind the mountains in the west, so that's going to be a factor here in the early going. Also, keep an eye on the ball flight. Really a bit of a gust out of the southwest with the wind flight here, so we'll see how things shake out in the early going.
Very windy the past couple of days in Colorado Springs. Switchbacks practiced in the wind, obviously. Galaxy going to have to get used to these conditions, playing with the altitude. Nice step forward there from Luke Vercoloni.
Here's the former captain stepping through. He has been unbelievable. His 4th season with Colorado Springs. Burt now chips it up with the right foot. Suggs, a good run. Quarter of the 18. And Los Angeles able to clear it out.
It was a nice look from Jordan Byrd from that center midfield position over the top for Josh Suggs, making that run forward as we talked about. That ball is going to run all the way through to the new goalkeeper here for the Switchbacks, Stuart Sayus.
You saw Taylor Hunter funnel that ball to Sayus. Hunter on loan for the Houston Dynamo, saw time with the Switchbacks a couple of seasons ago. Last year, spent time with Rio Grande Valley, so certainly a player familiar not only with this organization but with the league. And boy, what a valuable pickup of the off-season for Steve Tricchio and company.
And now there's a ton of depth at that center back position. Obviously, Pascal Abusi not getting the call today. Jamal Jack, Taylor Hunter, really strong, big, powerful center back partnership for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC to start this 2018 USL season.
So Lopez on a throw out of the far side. This is a Galaxy 2 team that last year went 8-19-5, just 29 points. The first time in the franchise history, this is their 5th year in play at the USL. First year they were ever below 500, so it speaks to the strength of that organization. Mike Munoz in his 2nd year on the Switchbacks FC missed the playoffs for the first time in franchise history as well. They reached the postseason the first 2 seasons last year, finished with 44 points, but boy, it was tough to keep pace in the West. A lot of goals put on the board by their opponents, and the Switchbacks finished 9th in goal scoring a season ago.
And just missed that final playoff position in the USL's Western Conference. It was very unlucky for the Switchbacks. They did put together a good season, as you talked about, their 3rd season in the USL's Western Conference, but now they're going to look to get back on track and get to where they think they need to be, where they should be, which is in the playoffs come the end of the season. But we've got a long way to go until then. Starting here with a really good rivalry. Head coach Steve Tritch, who talked about it, he really thinks Los Angeles Galaxy 2 might be the Switchbacks' biggest rival. So it's a great way to start their season, get a barometer for where they really are after a strong preseason for the home team Switchbacks.
Fine tackle there by Jordan Byrd. This the 9th meeting between these two franchises. Switchbacks 3-4-1 last year. These two teams split. Switchbacks won in California, and then of course Lopez won here in Colorado Springs. Both those scores a final at 2-1.
And it was a good series, a lot of back and forth play, good offensive soccer. Both teams like to press each other, as we're seeing here. Referee right on top of that one to blow for the foul. AJ Ajayqua, defender, just coming right through the back of Ajayqua there as he tried to hold up the ball. Referee right on top of it for the first foul of the game.
Toma Hilliard, Arce there for Lopez is Taeson Kim. Now you talk about steady core players to the Switchbacks franchise, and Taeson Kim has certainly been that person. And that ball sent back here to the Switchbacks end.
Jamal Jack going to track that one down, look over the top. A little bit of a lack of communication there, and the Lopez defense played out for a throw-in for the Switchbacks. They'll look to push forward from this opportunity.
So throw to the far side here for Colorado Springs as they work near the box, and you can see that shadow really casting over the east side of the field. Is Ajayqua battling for position out of the far side. It's going to be Los Angeles Galaxy 2 ball. Really fighting that wind, throwing into the teeth of the breeze here out of the southwest.
You can see just how high the Switchbacks are pressing their opponents. Switchbacks have been preaching that all season. Push up high, really put their opponents under a ton of pressure. They're doing it here in the opening 7 minutes and change at Widener Field.
This is Frank Lopez here for the Galaxy 2. Lopez holds, and Jordan Burt able to send it back with the right foot. Boy, Burt, a player who can cover a whole lot of ground, and certainly Steve Tritchard trying to get him a little more forward this year. He played forward even from that defender position, but now getting the start alongside Taeson Kim in that midfield area.
And you talked about it, that's a lot of experience in the center of the field for the Switchbacks. Jordan Burt, really smart soccer player. Obviously came out of Baylor, or excuse me, Butler. And Jordan Burt, fantastic player, center of the park, right next to Taeson Kim. Schweitzer just in front of those two players in the hole, trying to get on the ball as much as he can, link up the attack with that midfield. Taylor Hunter, nice step forward there from the center back position.
Big challenge. Here's AJ Ajayqua streaking in. Ajayqua with the right foot, and it stays in the box. Ajayqua able to play it down, and now taken away here by Lopez. They'll send it off to midfield. A great run by AJ Ajayqua, offside the call, so Switchbacks will have the ball here at midfield.
And it was a tremendous step forward by Taylor Hunter to win that ball. His header goes right over the top. AJ Ajayqua got a step on the defender, tries to use the outside of the right foot to go over the goalkeeper here, but good, strong goalkeeping. Stieg just stays big there, able to get a piece of that one, and then the defenders recover, but nice play, good positioning from AJ Ajayqua to find himself in behind the defense on that great header over the top from Taylor Hunter.
No score here in the 9th minute of play. Collision there near midfield, and Lopez able to play it forward. Miguel Aguilar, corner of the 18 now, to the left side. Aguilar Shot deflected. Other opportunity here for Los Dos. They'll send it in, deflected again. How about the defense on the back end by Colorado Springs?
Big block from Jamal Jack. Got that ball almost to halfway line. Here's Shane Malcolm going to look to run at this LA defense. It's a little bit out of position here.
And Shane able to stay on his feet. Works the angle. Here's the cross, backside, Saeed Robinson, wide of the post, far side.
So unlucky for Saeed Robinson. That ball hit him. The defender just got a touch on it right before he came through. He had that right foot primed. He was about to fire that one on goal, and just a little touch off the center back. Great ball from Shane Malcolm. You can see here it just gets a touch right before it reaches Saeed Robinson off of his hip and just past the goal. Best chance of the game so far for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC.
What a combination here in the early going. Certainly chemistry does not appear to be an issue. Obviously several preseason games under their belt, but keep in mind, Robinson was playing in North Carolina a season ago, but has not missed a beat here to start the 2018 season. What an opportunity here for the Switchbacks in the early going.
And it was a great position he found himself in. Saeed Robinson just drifted in from that left wing position, found himself right in front of the goalkeeper, and unlucky to have that ball ricochet off his hip. He's putting good pressure on, forces the goalkeeper into a mistake there. You can see just how high the Switchbacks are pressing the Los Angeles Galaxy 2.
Now Widener Field here, the site, the fine sponsor here of tonight's opening match to start the USL season for Colorado Springs, season number 4. And certainly high hopes, Roland Vargich, a whole lot of talent, perhaps their most talented team coming into a season here in year number 4.
They've streamlined the roster, but you're right, they brought in a ton of talented players, including this man on the ball right here, Jamal Jack. Been very impressive in preseason at center back position for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC.
And Jamal Jack, Roland, played 28 games a season ago in Pittsburgh, and certainly a lot of experience to this field. Here's A.J. Ajayqua, holds, low shot, and it's scooped up by Steed.
Perhaps waited just a little bit too long there, did Ajayqua. Just tried to work that ball into the perfect shooting position on his right foot, goalkeeper well behind it in the end.
We talked about one of the keys to the match today for Colorado Springs, starting fast. They have done just that.
They have, and they're pressing Los Angeles Galaxy, really putting them under a ton of pressure. These center backs for the Los Angeles Galaxy 2 haven't really gotten into this game yet because they've been put under a lot of pressure, a lot of duress by that forward 3 of A.J. Ajayqua, Shane Malcolm, Saeed Robinson so far for the Switchbacks. Referee just going to blow a foul there. Give Los Dos an opportunity with the free kick just inside the Switchbacks half.
And slow to get up there is John Riccio, a defender there for Galaxy 2. This is a franchise with a whole lot of depth and certainly on display as you take a look at not only the starters but who they have in reserve here. Of course, able to up that limit to 7 off the bench here, so an extra player from a season ago. A Joint Chiropractic, one of the fine sponsors here of Switchbacks FC, is that shot wide of the post near side through the end line. So our first corner kick, it's going to be a Home Depot corner kick, one of our new sponsors on board this year with Switchbacks FC. And the first quarter of the season here at Widener Field goes to Los Dos, Julian Boucher to take the kick here. And we'll see how this plays out. The Heat Depot Home Solutions sponsor this corner kick.
Good clearing header there, Luke Vercoloni. Switchbacks have to press up, win this second ball.
And the header still free in the box. Tae-Son Kim able to clear it out with the right foot. Look out, here's speed up ahead. Saeed Robinson to the left side is Ajayqua. Robinson down the center now. Robinson able to keep his feet, then hits the turf. No call, we play on.
That was a strong challenge there by the Los Angeles Galaxy 2 center back. Came across. Saeed Robinson looking for that support on the right side through Shane Malcolm. Just wasn't able to work that ball out. It was a good tackle in the end by Los Dos.
Here's Vercoloni. Oh, how about the savvy veteran as he sends it into the Heat Depot corner. What a play. Well, he has been so valuable to this franchise. Of course, midfield, the captain the first 2 seasons here. Whatever the role they ask him to take, he plays it with everything he's got and certainly still has it. The veteran Luke Vercoloni as a defender runs it out, and a Heat Depot corner kick here for Los Angeles.
It's great tracking back by Luke Vercoloni. See what Los Dos can work from this one. Switchbacks Almost everybody inside the box to defend this. Referee just going to have a little chat here for some pushing and shoving before we get this Heat Depot corner kick taken from the far side of the field.
Julian Boucher to take the corner kick here for Los Angeles. Nice crowd on hand here on this St. Patty's Day as Vercoloni heads it out. What a luxury to have a player like Vercoloni here on the back end, punched out by Sayus.
Strong goalkeeping, early shout there, got two hands behind that ball, able to clear his lines well.
Here's the cross, and it'll sail through the end line.
Just slice that one a little bit, excuse me, Josh.
Couple opportunities here on a set piece. Take a look at Stuart Sayus. Third round MLS Super Draft pick in 2009. NASL member a season ago, player to the West Coast, and certainly in a battle. Luis Poitier able to win the job at least for the opener, and so far so good. A clean sheet here, 15th minute of play. Seen a couple opportunities here for Los Dos. And switchback ball. Here's the captain, Josh Suggs.
He's been involved early and often. Josh Suggs getting forward down that left-hand side like he's one to do. Wins the ball back there. Good Saeed Robinson. Great
play to keep it in. Here's A.J. Achekwa on cutoff. Well, that's just good defense by Toma Hilliard Arce.
Strong upper body strength. Knew that A.J. Achekwa was going to try to find that outside lane. Just ran him off the ball there for a goal kick for Los Dos. Both teams have done well. The Switchbacks have been able to put the visitors under some good pressure early in the game. Obviously that golden chance from Saeed Robinson that we saw just take a bit of a deflection right before it hit him, bounced off his hip and went just wide. The Switchbacks have started well here in this 2018 USL season.
Bomb Steed, big ball down. Hunter is there. Now a Galaxy True, play it down. And a good run out by Jack to funnel it to Stuart Sayus. Sayus outstanding size. 6'6". Vercoloni now. There's Schweitzer getting his first touch here at midfield as that'll head to the accelerated Wealth corner.
Good idea from Jordan Schweitzer just to flick that ball back off of his shoulder and chest area there, looking for that 1-2 quickly over the top. A.J. Achekwa's been leading the line well for the Switchbacks so far, using his speed, trying to get him behind, but unable to get on the end of that one. Another win and a foul there. Taylor Hunter found himself well under that ball, wins the header, gets taken out. Referee's assistant raises his flag right on top of it. Switchbacks will restart through Taylor Hunter. Very impressed with him next to Jamal Jack so far during the preseason for the Switchbacks in the opening quarter of an hour here at Widener Field.
Of course, Switchbacks fans that have followed this franchise since its inception used to seeing Josh Phillips back there. Phillips, of course, moving on to Portland, but boy, they have not missed a beat whatsoever with Taylor Hunter flanking Suggs now.
Yeah, a lot of experience for the Switchbacks, dropping Luke Vercoloni into that right back position as well. Just helps. You talked about what Luke Vercoloni brings to the table. Switchbacks, good opportunity here, got some men over.
Schweitzer plays it up to Saeed Robinson on the left side. Here's Suggs on the overlap. Good move there by Saeed, top of the 18. Still free for the corner now. Here's Malcolm, he'll move in. Malcolm steps through, hits the deck, and now cleared out by Los Dos. Tae-Song Kim able to head it over. They'll keep it in the Los Dos end.
It was a delightful flick from Schweitzer to find Shane Malcolm there, just trying to work that ball, tries to cut back inside. Good strength from the defender. Shane Malcolm goes down, referee, no whistle. Switchbacks winning a free kick just inside the Los Dos half here. It's good play by the Switchbacks, a great piece of skill from Schweitzer to get that ball out to the far side to Shane Malcolm.
18th minute of play, still no score. Chances for both these teams. Galaxy 2 with 2 set pieces already, but they have come up empty. A free kick here for the Switchbacks FC. This is Jamal Jack. And headed out there by Los Dos, Saeed Robinson. Battled some hamstring injuries early in his tenure here with the Switchbacks prior to moving over to North Carolina, but certainly in full health to start the 2018 season. When he is healthy, when he's right, he is as dangerous as they come up top of the USL.
Just a bag full of tricks, ton of speed from Saeed Robinson. Nice step forward there from Tae-Sung Kim, and a real hard challenge at the feet of the young South Korean from Seoul. Tae-Sung Kim still on the ground there after a really heavy challenge right in front of the referee.
Jordan Burt sets it back for Taylor Hunter. Here's Saeed Robinson now. Chips it forward. Here's Ajekwa. He's bumped. That's a foul.
Referee finally going to the whistle there. Good strength from A.J. Ajekwa to hold that ball up, get his body goal side. Defender just puts two hands into the back. Down goes Ajekwa, and the Switchbacks have a golden opportunity here. Looks like Tae-Sung Kim off the ball is going to be able to walk off that challenge, as you see here. Good hold-up play from Ajekwa. Works his body into a good position, feels the contact on his back, goes down. Referee right on top of it.
Back live. Josh Suggs at a free kick, as dangerous as they come. Suggs has been outstanding. The left-footed striker. Golden opportunity here for the home team. 20th minute of play.
He's one of the best in the USL, putting these balls into a dangerous area. Switchbacks have both center backs forward for this one. Beware at home, ladies and gentlemen. Watch out for Jamal Jack. He knows how to get on the end of these.
Keep an eye on Schweitzer. Over the head of Schweitzer. Backside, gets through the box. Here's Vercoloni now. Big cross, Suggs. And you can see how that wind factors in, really blowing out of the south and the west, and carried it through the end line.
Unlucky for Luke Vercoloni. He found himself in a good position on the far side. That ball just eluded Jamal Jack and Taylor Hunter in the center there on that initial free kick from Josh Suggs. Vercoloni tried to play it back in. You said it. Got caught in that wind. We can really see it blowing the flags of the trailheads on the far side of the field to your right-hand side where you sit at home. That just took it over the end line, but unlucky there. Good positioning from Luke Vercoloni to push forward.
That battle there at midfield with Jamal Jack showing the strength of physicality of number 8. Suggs now with the left foot, able to get back behind the push of Los Dos. Galaxy 2 ball there on the far side. Scoreless match, 21st minute of play.
Switchbacks got to get that man on the ball more. Jordan Schweitzer, here he is again. He's such a dangerous player for the Switchbacks. Just playing in that hole, that little space in behind the front three. Referee blows for a foul there. Unlucky on A.J. Ajekwa. Looks like the Los Dos player went down a little bit easily. Jordan Schweitzer, such an important player for the Switchbacks. You just need to get him on the ball a little bit more, see how he can make things happen. He's such a dangerous player, playing in that hole and linking up the midfield and the attack.
That's Vercoloni defending, and what a job by Vercoloni. Tae-Sung Kim now. Battling up top, Vercoloni, right place as he cut off the pass. It's going to be switchback ball. You see number 23 working over there, Shane Malcolm. The spacing, the chemistry, it's been outstanding here in this first half, Roland.
Yeah, the Switchbacks have done a good job. They've had the better of the chances opening 25 minutes here at Widener Field. They've done well. This man is led by example as always, Josh Suggs. You see the Switchbacks are just allowed a little bit more time on the ball, especially inside their own half from Los Angeles. Galaxy 2 just offside there for Shane Malcolm. Unlucky ball over the top from Tae-Sung Kim, but the Switchbacks have done well. They've had some good chances. A.J. Ajekwa's been able to get on the ball. He's really made things happen with his speed, trying to torment those Los Dos center defenders.
There's Saeed Robinson pressuring. Schweitzer dropping back. Here's Burt stepping in. Now the pressure really cranked up by Colorado Springs. Off the back of Saeed. Turnover here. Here's Saeed. Top of the 18. Saeed able to get the shot off, but it sails wide of the post far side. But to your point, Roland, what he does to the back end of the opposition.
You called it in live time. Jordan Burt stepping well forward there from his center midfield position. You see it there, winning the ball. Great job on the replay. Saeed Robinson, tricky player, works onto his right foot, just unable to get the curl on it and put it on goal. But that all came through because of the pressing of Jordan Burt, just how high the Switchbacks are putting Los Angeles Galaxy 2 under pressure.
Well, let's go back to a couple of seasons. That was certainly a strength for Colorado Springs, especially that inaugural season, jumping out early on opponents, using the altitude to their advantage. No team was better in 2015 than the Switchbacks. Certainly they would love to get back to that in 2018.
Use that home cooking, use the recipe you talked about, the altitude and the conditions, especially here in spring. The field a little bit bouncy, a little bit of a heavy surface, and the Switchbacks going to try to use their superior conditioning here, playing, obviously training up at this altitude, as the Los Angeles Galaxy 2 have another heat depot corner kick on the far side of the field.
And Julien Boucher to take the corner kick for the third time this half. We're the 24th minute of play. Boucher into that win, low strike, headed out by Vercoloni. I tell you what, Luke has been outstanding defensively. He is so solid, and certainly in a new position, looks like he's been there forever.
Sometimes when you see those midfielders drop back into those wing-back positions, they'll turn off a little bit, they'll start to float, they'll drift, they'll get out of position. Not tonight, not so far from Luke Vercoloni. He's been on top of everything, tracking back, as you said, and he's found himself in perfect positions to defend for the Switchbacks.
Here's Malcolm right side. A.J. Ajayqua, quarter of the 18 now. Chipped in the goal for the Switchbacks FC. A.J. Ajayqua.
Early contender for goal of the week in the USL there. A.J. Ajayqua, absolutely brilliant. You see the substitutes going across to celebrate with him there. Pulls that ball onto his right foot, looks for the top corner and finds it. Postage stamp finish. Brilliant move forward from Shane Malcolm. He's onside. A.J. Ajayqua works this ball onto the right foot, and look at that. Clips the post and in. Beautiful finish from A.J. Ajayqua. 1-0 Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC.
And an Oakwood Homes goal by A.J. Ajayqua. It comes in the 25th minute of play.
What a fantastic strike. Brilliant move forward from Shane Malcolm. Used his power, used his strength, separated the defense, flicks it out to the right. A.J. Ajayqua, the defender's on his heels because of his speed. He showed his speed early. Ball takes a little bit of a bobble. He doesn't care. He finishes it beautifully. Absolutely no chance for the Los Dos goalkeeper. Brilliant finish by that man, A.J. Ajayqua, right into the top corner. And the Switchbacks, you've got to say, they deserved this Oakwood Homes lead here in the first half. They've been all over the visitors, and they've had the better of the chances in the opening half an hour.
Oakwood Homes, our fine sponsor of all Colorado Switchbacks home goals in 2018. What a goal to get this crowd amped up here in the early going. 26th minute, the Switchbacks, a one-goal lead, and boy, how about Jamal Jack, so quick on the back end.
Great challenge with Jamal Jack, just reaching that right leg around, flicking that ball out for a throw-in. Good play from the center back. Once again, formed a really nice partnership during the preseason with Taylor Hunter. That's paying off tonight. Good pressure there from Luke Vercoloni.
Boucher now on his feet. And really, defensively, they have covered all lanes tonight against this Galaxy 2 attack. Burt steps in, they'll slip it in. Near the end line. Crossing pass headed out of there by Vercoloni once again. And a big bump in the back as Jordan Schweitzer picks himself up off the pitch.
Referee right on top of it. Switchbacks just going to try to take some sting out. LA trying to put the Switchbacks under pressure after that goal. But what a finish from A.J. Ajayqua. Absolutely fantastic. Shane Malcolm combining well. This run from Saeed Robinson can't go unmentioned as well. He blitzed down that left-hand side, pulled some defenders with him. It's a fantastic move going forward by that front three from the Switchbacks.
A.J. Ajayqua, a guy who came over from San Antonio late last fall. The month of September really has settled in, and he has been, really quickly become part of the core of the Switchbacks franchise.
He has. It was good to see him get the start there at that center forward position. He's been using his speed to try to get in behind. He'll do just that right now.
Ajayqua again, and Von Steed able to get there in time. Von Steed has been under a whole lot of duress here in the opening half of play.
It was a good starting position from the goalkeeper there, trying to neutralize the speed going over the top of the Switchbacks forward line. Good win there from Jamal Jack.
As Vercoloni funnels it to Sayus, and Switchbacks FC off and running here, 1-0. One of the keys Roland mentioned of the pregame. Start fast, they have done just that. And we talked about one of the keys for Los Dos scoring goals. That's a no-brainer, obviously, but they've had a hard time scoring goals. In particular, a season ago, were one of the worst in the USL, and obviously all kinds of talent going up and down for the MLS squad, but certainly that is priority for the Galaxy 2 to get back on track and back to the postseason here in 2018. they've got to generate more offense.
They do. They found it hard to keep a rhythm last year. As you said, a lot of players moving up to that MLS level coming down. They just didn't have that cohesiveness of squad. You saw them take a step back last year, but they're going to try to get back to winning ways. This franchise knows how to win, especially at that MLS level. See Josh Suggs getting under that one there. Nice strong winner there from Josh Suggs, able to play that ball out for the throw in for Los Angeles Galaxy 2.
Yeah, there's a cross and good coverage there by Jack. A lot of size and that ball over the crossbar. Well, you talked about the numbers for Los Dos a season ago. Ethan Zubak, a player we featured in the pregame, led the team in assists, just 3. So certainly continuity, a challenge, and we'll see how Mike Munoz, how this shakes out. But right now, the Switchbacks with the early lead in this is Jamal Jack. Plays it over. Suggs now at midfield. Syed Robinson and then Ajayqua quickly able to get down to the corner. And last touch by Los Angeles.
It's a good play once again, looking over the top by the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. Josh Suggs going to take this throw in.
Here's Jordan Byrd now. Tae-Song Kim with the left foot. Robinson trying to get loose.
See that ball just accelerate off the surface there, run out of play. Unlucky there for Syed Robinson. Tae-Song Kim, Jordan Burt. Done really well in the center of that midfield so far for the Switchbacks FC.
Cornerstone Roofing and Gutter. One of the fine sponsors of Switchbacks FC here in 2018.
Good win there from Jamal Jack, playing that one first time, looking for AJ Ajayqua over the top.
You can see one mistake on the back end, and the up man for the Switchbacks ready to pounce on it, whether it's Malcolm, Ajayqua, or Robinson. They have been positioned well this entire first half. Is slow to get up there as Shane Malcolm still on his knees here on his own end.
Just holding the back of that calf, Achilles area there. Shane Malcolm tracking that ball back. Did a great job there to get goal side, win that ball for his team. He just took a kick there off the back of the leg. Hopefully he'll be all right. He's been very impressive in the opening half an hour here at Widener Field. Got to give a shout out to that man on the far side of the field, the fourth official tonight, Adam Zarin. I met him on the way back from the Western Athletic Conference tournament in Las Vegas. He refereed that tournament. Got to give a shout out to his mom, Carolyn. I know she's watching. She's watching tonight from Phoenix, so got to give her a shout out. I know she watches all the games that Adam Zarin referees.
Suggs retreated at midfield. Syed Robinson there to cover, and now Los Dos into the switchback in. Vercoloni stride for stride. Oh, Luke. Tough to get around number 4.
And he gets a clap there from the Switchbacks coaching staff. Waldy Harris, Steve Tritcher on the far side of the field. Very impressed with the work that Luke Vercoloni's done. He wins that ball once again. He's been great at the right back position so far tonight for the Switchbacks. Really impressive performance by the veteran. We talked about him moving back from midfield, but he's been great at that position. Looks like he's always played there.
Feed gets through the box on a cross. Suggs there to bump it out of the box. Now Saeed behind number 11, and it's going to be switchback ball here. 32nd minute of play.
It's good covering from Syed Robinson, working back from his forward position. He's going to win this ball here. Josh Suggs going to try to get rid of this one. Put under pressure there. Los Dos pushing forward. Appia there closing Suggs down on the near side of the field.
Aguilar on the throw-in. This is Boucher. They continue to inch it deeper out of the switchback in as Aguilar, 33rd minute of play. Off the mark on the throw to Boucher, and here's Saeed stepping over. Burt there to help. Suggs now to Kim. Holds, here's Ajayqua. Watch the speed. AJ Ajayqua about a half step too much.
Was unlucky there for the Switchbacks. Tae-Song Kim, really nice touch to find that ball at his feet. Tries to play it through. AJ Ajayqua, once again, you said using that speed, trying to get him behind. Unlucky there, but the Switchbacks will regroup. They'll start again. Jordan Byrd from that defensive midfield position. Good play there, eyes in the back of his head, working that ball back to his defenders.
Suggs, cross field. Ajayqua in the vicinity, but that's Going to be a throw-in far side for Colorado Springs in that accelerated well corner. Not going to be a corner kick.
I believe it might be a corner kick. Referee's assistant there with his flag.
Ooh.
Yep, it is going to be the first corner kick for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC over on that far side, right in front of the accelerated well tent. Josh Suggs is going to go over with that left foot, try to whip this ball in.
Clearly made it on the inside of that line. Fighting some sun and glare here in the press box as that sun sets behind the Rocky Mountains. An accelerated well corner kick. Suggs to take it.
Right in front of Jason Smith, one of the big Switchbacks fans there on the far side of the field. Right outside the tent, going to try to put this ball right on top of the penalty spot. Both center backs forward for the Switchbacks.
Curling corner. Punched out. And there's Saeed Robinson over his head. And that's a great win by Los Dos. Saeed continues to pursue. And Ajekwa able to pick it up, drop it back. There's Vercoloni.
Good covering from Luke Vercoloni, working to the center from that right back spot there, knowing his center backs are forward for that corner kick. And a delicious touch there from AJ Ajekwa wins the throw in.
Ron, I like what I see up top for the Switchbacks here in the opener.
So much speed, so much talent, that forward three. Just need to get that man, Jordan Schweitzer, a little bit more involved, but that's a good ball looking over the top for Shane Malcolm.
Malcolm now punches it over the crossbar. Great look from Jordan Byrd.
Shane Malcolm just drifting off his defender there, saw the flight of the ball perfectly, tried to take that one first time, volley it into the goal. Unlucky there, but a great cross, field pass. Malcolm just peels off, tries to go with the first time strike. So hard to do, so hard to keep down. He just wasn't able to do that. But more good play going forward from the Switchbacks.
There's Jamal Jack. Heads it back as you can see a replay of that shot is a bang play as Malcolm out of midair sails it off the mark back live. Sayus over to Jamal Jack. Strong strike, Schweitzer closing in. That's going to be switchback ball. Here we go.
Good pressure there from Jordan Schweitzer. Shane Malcolm going to come across, take this throw in. Switchback starting to get some good play going forward down that right-hand side as we tick toward the end of this first half here at Widener Field.
Schweitzer played his collegiate soccer up the road at DU, Orlando City B team, a season ago. Kim holds, now Vercoloni up and pressuring, and here we go, giveaway. Here's Malcolm. And that's going to be in the accelerated well, not a corner kick, but they'll throw it in. Far side here as we start to tick into the final minutes of the opening half, 37th minute of play.
So much pressure put on by the Switchbacks, pressing the Los Angeles Galaxy too high up the field. And that's how they're getting these kind of opportunities.
Vercoloni sent in, Schweitzer taken away from Jordan. Here's Jordan Burt now, big blast from way out.
See there, head in his hands for Jordan Burt. Ball just bounced up right in front of him, unable to keep that ball down, but it was a good idea to take the shot from that distance. He had a little bit of space, had a little bit of a cushion there, Jordan Burt. The young man from Butler out of Elkhart, Indiana, unable to keep that strike down, but good play stepping forward from that center midfield position from Jordan Burt.
All right, now, all momentum, Colorado Springs. The opportunities that Los Dos has had has been very limited, just 3 corner kicks, but anything inside the box has been squashed in a hurry. Here's AJ Ajekwa now, holding on the end line. Ajekwa, what a battle there, and Los Dos able to win it. They'll throw it up with Miguel Aguilar.
Good speed on the far side.
Able to play it forward and look out in the open field. This is Frank Lopez.
Luke Vercoloni did a good job there after getting beat initially to work himself back, get goal side. It was good play once again from the Switchbacks' new right back, Vercoloni.
Nate Schultz. Saeed Robinson sags off. Schweitzer now to challenge at midfield. Chipped in to the 18. Sayus, and what help by Jamal Jack. The range.
And the range and the communication there between Jamal Jack and Taylor Hunter. Knew he had to step across from that right-sided center back position. He did just that. Look at this. Steps right across, right in front of the goalkeeper, wins that ball, clears it out well. Great play from Jamal Jack.
Goes 6-3 and showing that frame here to head it away. Los Dos still pushing. Good cross gets by Jack. Lopez was on the doorstep. so dangerously close to tying it up, and what a pace.
Almost like that bounce surprised him there. Didn't think that ball was going to get through. Jamal Jack just took a hop right in front of him. Think it might have come off the thigh in the end. This is a great angle we have here on the replay. Whipped in just behind Jamal Jack. Yep, just off his thigh, almost like he didn't think that ball was going to get through. Unable to keep that one on target. But he has looked dangerous when he's been able to get in behind. He's just not had the service that he needs from his midfield so far tonight for Los Dos. But a good step forward there by the Switchbacks goalkeeper, Sayus.
Sayus looking for Jamal Jack, and here we go. 39th minute of play. What a start here for Colorado Springs. Been an outstanding match. You would expect nothing less between these two franchises. Last year, a pair of 2-1 games. Switchbacks won a game in California, and then Los Dos returned the favor later this season right here in Colorado Springs. 25th minute, the goal by Jake with a difference. The assist to Shane Malcolm, and that's where we set here. 40th minute of play.
Referee blowing against Saeed Robinson there for the foul deep inside the corner of the Los Dos half. Saeed Robinson just trying to track down, put the defender under some pressure. And Los Dos will restart with what is essentially a long goal kick from their own corner.
Justin Baum-Stieg on a goal kick. That win really knocks it down. Byrd, position, Tae-Song Kim. Tae-Song again, flips it forward. They'll play it up. Boucher chips it forward, and Sayus makes the play. Now, Colorado Computer Support, IT Professionals, one of the fine sponsors of Switchbacks FC in 2018.
It's a cheeky idea there by Los Dos, trying to chip the man, 6'6", you called him, Stuart Sayus. Sayus right on top of it, good feet to get back on his line, easily catch that one right in front of the trailheads. That's easy goalkeeping, that's meat and drink for a goalkeeper of his quality.
Back live, 41st minute of play here. Inside the 5 to go, we'll see if the Switchbacks can close with another goal. They have had plenty of opportunity here in this opening half. Struck once, that in the 25th minute of play as Vercoletti holds. Plays it up, AJ Ajekwa, can he get through? No. Switchback FC ball there on the far side.
He's trying to shake that one off. There's a Ajekwa. Took a bit of a knock as he won that ball. Hopefully he's going to be all right just in front of the Switchbacks bench. Shane Malcolm going to go across, check on him. Looks like he might just need a moment here. Switchbacks, he's going to be ready to go. Restart this one with the throw in. Looking for that man. AJ Ajekwa, nice touch off to Shane Malcolm.
Challenged by Shane Malcolm. Again, Malcolm. Nothing easy for Los Dos here. The latter part of this opening half. Lopez doubled up. And how about the play defensively? Is Hunter and Jack combined for the takeaway.
Really strong defending once again from Taylor Hunter. Such a good partnership at the center back position so far tonight's game. For the Switchbacks, you can see head coach Steve Tritchu incensed by that foul right in front of the bench. AJ Ajekwa just taken right out of the game. Steve Tritchu not taking any of that. That was a nasty foul there right in front of the Switchbacks coaching staff. See this one, great job on the replay. Just moves around, hand right over to the face, elbow right in the Adam's apple there. Ajekwa goes down, no card. Surprised not to see a card there from the referee.
Ajekwa walks it off, but a free kick here for Switchbacks FC. And Luke Vercoletti, a veteran, has been outstanding. Talk about a key piece to build a franchise around. Boy, what a pick. A joint chiropractic free kick here for Luke Vercoletti. Big ball in, and it's going to skip through the end line.
It's a great leap from Jordan Schweitzer there just inside the 18. There wasn't much he could do with that ball. Not enough pace on that cross for him to direct it at goal. He was just able to flick that one on. But a good leap there, using his size, using his strength to get up and win that ball.
Stieg here on the goal kick. Here to the 44th minute of play. Keep in mind the Switchbacks will be going into that breeze here, although it has died down just a bit here as we head towards the break.
Referee blowing for a foul there. You can see Ajayqua after that goal. He's a bit of a targeted man as soon as he gets on the ball. Tons of Los Angeles Galaxy 2 defenders there playing him physically. Referee blowing for the free kick. Switchbacks just going to regroup, see what they can do from this one, whether they're going to pump this ball straight into the box or work it short. Josh Suggs on top of it for now.
See Frank Lopez there. Greg Dopkar referee today. Chris Greer, Jacob Harold assisting. Here's Burt there, the turn. Throws it out to the right side. Look out, Luke for Kelowna. He's got some space. Here's Shane Malcolm. So dangerous on the edge, Malcolm now. The cross punched in. Actually a shot there on Baumsteed. And he got that off in a hurry.
A real good idea from Shane Malcolm just to blast that ball right across the face of goal. See if the goalkeeper was going to make a mistake, but good hands from Baumsteed, able to collect this one. This is a driven ball. This has got a lot of pace on it there from Shane Malcolm, but that's good hands there by the Los Dos #1 to collect that cross.
A good recovery by Josh Suggs and a corner kick here. It's going to be a Z-trip corner kick. Our first Z-trip corner kick of the night. So here we go. This is Julien Boucher in the Z-trip corner.
Switchbacks have to stay turned on here right at the end of the first half. Clear this one out, not give Los Dos a way back into this game.
Headed through. Boy, high in the air. Great effort by Los Dos. But again, they come up empty now. 0 for 4 on a quarter here in this opening half, Roland.
But they have had those chances. You talked about it, good numbers for Los Dos going forward. They just haven't been able to get anything on the end of those. We tick into the tick-tock shop. Stoppage time. 3 minutes it looks like here at the end of the first half at Widener Field, brought to you by the tick-tock shop.
Stuart Sayus. Punch it out.
That's it from the referee. He's going to call an early end to this one. End of the first half. Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC leading the visitors from Los Angeles, the Los Angeles Galaxy 2 by 1-0 on a fantastic, beautiful strike from AJ Ajayqua.
Switchbacks opening half of the season off to a good start. AJ Ajayqua, the goal. Shane Malcolm, the assist. We head to the break. Stick around. The halftime show is coming up next here. Widener Field in Colorado Springs. The Switchbacks with a 1-goal lead. As we head to the break, the goal, and here it is, big blast, AJ Ajayqua, and that's how we go to the break. 1-0, Switchbacks out on top, back right after this.
Fat Boys Pizza and
Honey, what's for dinner?
I don't know. Order a pizza.
I did it last time. You order.
I don't have the number.
Look it up. So easy, a 3-year-old can do it.
Hailstorms are fun to watch, but they can leave you with a damaged roof. When that happens, Cornerstone Roofing can put your roof and gutters back to where they need to be. We provide free inspections and insurance estimates, and we'll work with your insurance company so your new roof is hassle-free. Plus, our customer service department will walk you through every step to make sure it's a fast and easy process. Cornerstone Roofing is licensed and bonded, so all work is guaranteed. Call Cornerstone Roofing for your free estimate, because integrity is the cornerstone of our business.
Hacienda Villarreal, authentic Mexican cuisine in a bright and colorful atmosphere. Come in and enjoy some of our signature specialty plates, made fresh to order just for you, like the molcajete, fajitas, and the steak and shrimp plate. We've also got all-you-can-eat enchilada Mondays, Taco Tuesdays, and Gorditas Wednesdays. And don't forget to try one of our flavored margaritas. Open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner, dine-in, carry-out, and delivery. Hacienda Villarreal, located near Platt and Murray in Colorado Springs.
It's all pop culture trivia,
Yeah, there's
but
some
it gets
over there.
pretty
Oh, was there?
intense.
There was in the tin.
Hot dog?
I think so.
Wow. He
Fireman,
looks
totally forgot.
exactly like me. Separated at birth much? We should switch name tags and no one would know who is who.
Jamie, you seriously think you look like him?
I'm pretty good with comparisons. Like how Progressive helps people save money by comparing rates, even if they're not the lowest. Whoa! Wow.
There's
I mean,
no
the outfit
interview,
helps, but it's pretty great. Look at us.
Fat Boys Pizza and
Honey, what's for dinner?
I don't know. Order a pizza.
I I did it last time. You order.
I don't have the number.
Look it up. So easy, a 3-year-old can do it.
Fat Boys Pizza and
Honey, what's...
What is life? The everyday drudgery of working bills, or is it those small moments when you can pause, close your eyes, and be in the moment? What is beer? It is the moment.
Beer is a beautiful thing when it's done right.
He's a legend and a genius. I hope I can live up to his expectations.
When you put everything you have into something, the blood, the sweat, the tears, you hope to have created something people are willing to put their reputation on the line for. And if it's not, you need to start over.
It's an intense process and it's very frustrating when things aren't done perfectly.
It doesn't matter if you're a success or a failure in life. Because in here, the only thing that matters is the beer's perfection.
Beer is not a simple beverage. It's the dew on the grass in the morning. It's the elation of success. It's your biggest supporter. It's your memories of friendship and sorrow. It's love. It is life.
It's perfect.
Hi, we're being joined today by Jake Edwards, president of the USL. Just getting ready to kick off an exciting 2018 season. Jake, thank you very much for joining us today.
Great, my pleasure.
Jake, it's been another exciting off-season for the USL, and buzz is really picking up as we're getting ready to kick off here. Talk to us about what you're looking forward to the most in 2018 and where the USL is positioning itself in the American soccer landscape.
Yeah, we've worked hard this off-season and the last few years now to create a really great league, but an aspirational league. We look at the leagues around the world and we say we would like to be in the company of some of those top leagues. We're now the second division in the US. We've worked hard to achieve that, and we aspire to be one of the top second divisions in the world. Some phenomenal leagues out there to aspire to that we can learn from. But things are going great. It's been a busy off-season. We've got some new teams coming on board, some great new owners coming in the league, phenomenal new players coming in the league. And it's going to be by far and away the toughest and most competitive season, but certainly it's the biggest season we've had yet. More games, more teams. We reach more communities, more fans than ever before. So this is another big year for us.
Well, the league this year certainly continues to grow, and we're welcoming 6 new teams to the USL in 2018. What are you looking forward to the most during this kickoff weekend of these teams coming in and the quality of soccer we're going to see across the league?
Yeah, 6 very exciting teams, 2 teams that are already established clubs in Indy 11 in North Carolina. You know, great pedigree, great fan bases, exciting soccer-specific stadiums, and you know, Atlanta United, the lone team out of MLS coming in this season. Atlanta United breaking all kinds of records as an organization in MLS, doing great things for the sport. Fully anticipate the same for Atlanta United too. And then, of course, our new markets, Nashville and Las Vegas, Fresno. You know, really exciting new additions to our league, and have done tremendously well in preseason games so far, well attended. So very much looking to see how those teams and those new fan bases mix in with all the other teams we have in our league.
It's Jordan Burt's dad. Came up and said, yeah, said he loved both of them, said we were both great. Really happy we were. Come back in a minute. See my Ravens got Crabtree?
Oh, that's big. I'll tell you what, though, the Jordy Nelson pickup
Yeah.
was like
Red zone beast. Red zone beast.
And back here at Widener Field, we're at the half. The Switchbacks FC in the home opener, the season opener, leading Los Dos Los Angeles Galaxy 2, 1-0 the score. Josh Howe, alongside Roland Vargas, there's your Cornerstone Roofing and Getter halftime statistics. And shot advantage, scoring advantage. They've really eliminated the penalties. All in all, if you're Steve Chichy, you couldn't ask for a better start to this 2018 season.
No, they pressed the Los Angeles Galaxy too high. They pressed them well. As you said there, that shot advantage, clear advantage there for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. Couple more fouls for Los Angeles Galaxy too. I was surprised not to see a yellow card given on that foul on the far side of the field with that elbow going into the throat area of A.J. Jake. Well, luckily he was able to get up. He was okay. But it has been a fair play game apart from that one incident that we had just in front of the benches there. But the Switchbacks well deserving of their 1-0 lead.
Emmy Engineers sponsoring this halftime statistical board along with Cornerstone Roofing and Gutter. So look there at the trailheads. Boy, you gotta love the fan base here in Colorado Springs. Ziggy, our mascot, is the Switchbacks FC lead at 1-0. We'll take a break. When we come back, more to come from Widener Field. Happy St. Patty's Day, everybody. Back with more after this.
Fat on flavor, skinny on price.
Fat Boys Pizza and
Honey, what's for dinner?
I don't know. Order a pizza.
I did it last time. You order.
I don't have the number.
Look it up. So easy, a 3-year-old can do it.
I don't think I have.
When you're in the market for a new home, consider the advantages of working with a reputable builder. Make sure quality and craftsmanship are part of the offer. Energy and efficiency are both must-haves. And find an area of town that's right for you.
So
it's your home, so do your home
several years
work.
ago.
Home buying tips presented by Oakwood Homes. Call or visit oakwoodhomesco.com or to speak with a new home counselor.
And it is the first time I've ever
Hailstorms
seen
are
that
fun to
concept.
watch, but they can leave you with a damaged roof. When that happens, Cornerstone Roofing can put your roof and gutters back to where they need to be. We provide free inspections and insurance estimates, and we'll work with your insurance company so your new roof is hassle-free. Plus, our customer service department will walk you through every step to make sure it's a fast and easy process. Cornerstone Roofing is licensed and bonded, so all work is guaranteed. Call Cornerstone Roofing for your free estimate, because integrity is the cornerstone of our business.
It's all pop culture trivia, but it gets pretty intense.
Pumped about that. We need Whataburger up here.
He looks exactly like me. Separated at birth much? We should switch name tags and no one would know who is who.
Jamie, you seriously think you look like him?
I'm pretty good with comparisons. Like how Progressive helps people save money by comparing rates, even if they're not the lowest. Whoa! Wow. I mean, the outfit helps, but pretty great. Look at us.
Fat on flavor, skinny on price.
Fat Boys, pizza and
Honey, what's for dinner?
I don't know. Order a pizza.
I did it last time. You order.
I don't have the number.
Look it up. So easy, a 3-year-old can do it.
What an evening. What a way to spend St. Patrick's Day here. Watching a little USL soccer, the season opener for the Switchbacks FC and Los Angeles Galaxy 2. The Switchbacks, a 1-0 lead. Josh Howe, Roland Vargas here. In the shadow is Pikes Peak, and Roland, you take a look at the scoring. The only goal of the game, AJ Ajekwa. Beautiful assist from Shane Malcolm. That is the difference as we head to the second half.
What a stunning strike it was. Definitely going to be up there. USL goal of the week contenders. Switchbacks did such a good job. You can see here winning the ball back, pressing so high up the field. Jordan Burt stepping forward from that center midfield position, winning that ball back. Saeed Robinson just seeing his shot whiz wide of the goal. And here is the goal right here. Shane Malcolm, as you said, beautiful assist. AJ Ajekwa takes his time, picks his spot, and that's a postage stamp finish. Beautiful goal there. AJ Ajekwa, Switchbacks, well deserving of that 1-0 lead that they carry in here to the start of the second half.
Going top corner, Malcolm to AJ Ajekwa, player picked up from San Antonio FC a season ago, late in the year in September. And here's Jordan Burt. Boy, he's been sensational. Great look there. A strike from Shane Malcolm. On all the Switchbacks, maybe a couple of minutes. This was probably the closest Los Angeles came to tying this one up at 1, but all in all, a solid half of soccer.
No, the Switchbacks did a good job there. Shane Malcolm there with that ball firing it across the goal. Galaxy 2 tried to come forward, trying to chip Stuart Sayus. Not going to happen with the goalkeeper of his size and his quality. Good feet to work back on that one. There's the foul right in front of head coach Steve Tritchu. As you see the fans here getting ready for the start of the second half.
Well, coming up next week, Portland, they're going to see their old teammate, Josh Phillips, going to return here. It's next week, and then 2 on the road at St. Louis FC. David Agoric, former Switchbacks keeper, and then Swope Park. So the road, a tough one as it always is in the USL to start this 2018 season.
It's great for the Switchbacks to get the first game of the USL season at home. First time they've opened the season at Widener Field in franchise history. So we see the fans there filing in on St. Paddy's Day. A lot of green in the crowd today. But just a beautiful day for soccer. A little bit chilly. So we see the Galaxy will go on the road. Local rival Fresno FC.
Fresno, one of the 6 new additions to the league this year, Roland.
That should be a good rivalry there. Not too far from home for the Galaxy 2 to travel for a home game against San Antonio. That's going to be a big matchup there. 2 of the big name teams in the USL's Western Conference, San Antonio, LAFC going to play. LAFC's, Los Angeles Galaxy 2's 3rd game of the season as we see the Switchbacks just getting ready for the start of the second half here at Widener Field. They were out early, getting warm, getting ready. Chilly night here in Colorado Springs.
See Jordan Burt on the field. Had a chance to see one of Jordan Burt's parents in the stands here tonight, taking in the season opener.
Met with his dad, Stan. Lovely man, came and said hi here in the booth. They're in town watching the young man from Elkhart, Indiana, doing so great in the center of that midfield next to Taesong Kim tonight.
See AJ Ajekwa there at midfield. The lone goal here for the Switchbacks FC. And they get the crowd there to the game here in the early going to start this second half. AJ Ajekwa. Well, you love the combination up top with Ajekwa, Malcolm, Saeed Robinson. Here we go. Ready to roll here in the second half. Taesong Kim, big strike downfield and out of bounds there. Switchbacks will play it. Jordan Burt over to cover. There's Josh Suggs. Top of the 18 now, still loose. Keep an eye on Jordan Schweitzer. He scored the first goal in the last preseason game against the Air Force Academy. Player number 22, so dangerous there. Playing kind of mid to up top for the Switchbacks FC.
You said it, just trying to link the midfield with the forward line. With the Switchbacks, Luke Furcoloni just getting caught on the ball there, but he's going to do a good job to work back.
Justin Dillon the cross, and Jamal Jack positioned well. But a throw-in for Los Angeles Galaxy 2. And you can see the urgency for Los Dos here to try to get this match even up here as an extra ball rolls on the field. We play on.
Lopez trying to take a page out of the Switchbacks book, pressing really high up the field, trying to put the wingbacks of the Switchbacks under pressure, but a good win and clearance there. Luke Vercoloni finding the speed of AJ Ajayqua.
There's 14 holes. Waits for help. He'll get it. Side Robinson cuts through. Now Byrd at midfield. Over the far side. Look out. Josh Suggs so dangerous here. He's got options. One-on-one. Trying to turn the corner. Suggs the cross and headed out by Los Dos.
Just too high for the man you called at the beginning of the second half. Jordan Schweitzer just unable to get on the end of that one, but a nice ball in from the far side of the field from Josh Suggs.
Burt. And a delayed call is free kick, and we start up. Jamal Jack. Here we go to Vercoloni. Watch Luke in the open field. Cross it over. Sets it back to Kim. Taesong now. Oh, the spacing has been outstanding. Passing has been so crisp here in the opener. Jordan Burt knifes it in. Trying to work it up to Ajayqua. And that's an outstanding challenge by Emmanuel Apia.
It's a good play from Jordan Burt. Nice job there. Luke Vercoloni knew exactly where that ball was going to go. Los Angeles Galaxy 2 trying to get him behind Luke Vercoloni. Wasn't having any of that. Once again, he's going to track this ball out of bounds. A good play from the Switchbacks right back to start the second half here. Well aware of that danger coming in from behind there. Not letting the Los Angeles Galaxy 2 get on the end of the ball. Jamal Jack in a clear long for the Switchbacks. Looking for the far side of the field, Saeed Robinson.
Speed to Saeed showing to close in. Taylor Hunter to Jamal Jack. Back to Sayus. That win, boy, the Switchbacks timed this right. No wind whatsoever here to start the second half.
Switchbacks going to be attacking the end where the trailheads sit. Getting a ton of support there from the right side of your screen as you look at home. Good play down the far side of the field. Good combination from Suggs and Robinson.
There's Taesong Kim. Lopez pressuring. Jack has him covered. Vercoloni here to the right side of Jack. Surveying down the field. He'll strike it right down the center. And that's cut off by Los Dos. Turning is Boucher.
Taesong Kim stepping forward from that center midfield position there. Referee blowing the whistle.
Suggs was there stride for stride, and Josh will play it in. 49th minute of play. Hunter to Burt. Got Luke down the far side as Jack surveys. And that gets behind Luke. Los Dos able to keep it in play. Dylan now. Room to work on the left flank. The cross for Lopez. Dangerously close.
And such a good run from Lopez, getting himself in front of the defender there, running toward the near post, just trying to flick that ball in with his cleats. Unable to get any contact on the end of it. He was well marshaled in the end by Jamal Jack. But a great run there just across the face of the defender. And running toward that near post. It was a nice ball in as well from the left-hand side. The Fat Boys Pizza replay.
Tell you what, if you're Mike Munoz, you have got to be thrilled the way this team has come out here in the second half. They have really picked up the pace offensively, and good looks rolling here in the opening minutes of half number 2.
And they're trying to do everything they can to push the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. Try to win that ball back deeper. Luke Vercoloni there. Nice play on the right side. Works that ball back.
Saeed the cross deflected out of bounds. This is going to be a Z trip for Saeed. A little heavy on that touch. Perhaps could have got the shot off.
You wonder if he maybe could have taken that first time. It was great play striding forward from that right back position from Luke Vercoloni. Just unable to work that onto net. But the Switchbacks have got a corner kick. Both center backs, Taylor Hunter, Jamal Jack, forward for this one from the left-footed in-swinger from Josh Suggs.
Out of the Z-trip corner. The Z-trip corner kick. Here's Suggs. Good punch. Backside. Malcolm lets it throw through, and now Suggs. Back to Vercoloni. The captain's got range. Here's the former captain with range. Is that one bicycle back off the crossbar? Punch back no from Schweitzer. again. And what a play by Von Steeg. 3 opportunities, and somehow Galaxy 2 had to keep it out of the back of the net.
Well, this would have been your goal, the season contender already in week 1. Luke Vercoloni, delicious little chip over the top. Josh Suggs, bicycle kick, crashing off of the crossbar right in front of the trailhead. So unlucky for the captain of the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC, Josh Suggs. Great idea, wonderful pass in from Luke Vercoloni, and just inches away from a beautiful world-class goal there from Josh Suggs.
Jakeway pressuring from behind. And now Burt is there. Vercoloni, Jamal Jack. See pressure being applied by Adrian Vera, but Switchbacks FC able to break it with no problem. Look out. He's onside. It's AJ Ajekwa. Holds Malcolm to his left. Ajekwa going one-on-one. Takes a shot we play on. And now they're going to whistle it dead as Ajekwa took a hard shot. You can see him still down on the pitch.
And the referee could have played advantage there. That ball had worked its way through to Shane Malcolm. Unlucky there for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. AJ Ajekwa, great feet, able to win that free kick. Switchbacks have another dangerous opportunity. Josh Suggs will come across to take. But that's the danger for the Los Angeles Galaxy 2. As they push forward trying to get this equalizer, they're going to leave themselves more one-on-one opportunities in the back. And with that speed that we talked about in the first half that the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC have, it could be a long night for the Los Angeles Galaxy 2 center defenders. We saw that pace and that trickery there from AJ Ajekwa. Josh Suggs going to whip this ball in. Once again, the center backs forward for the Switchbacks. A lot of height, a lot of power in that box.
A joint chiropractic free kick here for Josh Suggs. Minute of play. Suggs now. Good ball. Side spin. Headed out. Schweitzer heads it back into the 18. And we got a foul in the box.
Penalty kick. Good win there from Jordan Burt. Ball bounces up. Referee right on top of it. It was great positioning there from Jordan Burt. Los Angeles Galaxy 2 got the initial clearance, but on the second bite, Jordan Burt comes in, wins that ball right inside the box. Referee's right on top of it. He goes straight to the whistle, points to the penalty spot, and we'll see here if Jordan Burt steps up to take this one. It looks like he will.
An Associates in Dental Care penalty kick coming up here for the Switchbacks FC. First penalty kick of 2018. Jordan Burt, young man out of Butler, to give the Switchbacks FC a 2-goal lead. Baumsteig, dead center between the post. Jordan sizes it up. Here we go. Burt, Baumsteig. Penalty kick here in the 55th minute. 2-0, Switchbacks FC.
Such composure there from Jordan Burt. Picked his spot, went a little bit high. No chance for the goalkeeper there. So we see a little bit of a scrap going on here off the ball. Josh Suggs getting into all kinds of a pushing match here. Referee's got to get involved and stop this one. This is getting out of control.
Ajekwa, Malcolm. Now things spiraling out of control. Punches being thrown here in the 55th minute of play. You can see security moving in, trying to break this one up in a hurry, but tempers clearly flaring, and that's Hugo Ariano.
He's got to go, Ariano. No reason for that there. Referee's getting involved here. But it is 2-0 Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC off the goal from Jordan Burt. Fantastically taken penalty kick. And the Galaxy 2 obviously unhappy about that penalty. But that was a
lose.
You can't react that way. We saw a lot of hands high. You see here, Switchbacks going in for the celebration. He just comes across, tries to grab the ball from Josh Suggs. 21's got to go there. No reason for that. Switchbacks just trying to celebrate their goal. They're perfectly within their right to do that. And Ariano comes across there, tries to get that ball back from Josh Suggs. Referee's going to have a little bit of a talk about it, decide what kind of cards are going to come out here. But I wouldn't be surprised to see a red one.
Ariano intentionally came over from behind on Josh Suggs, grabbed him by the shoulders, clearly trying to start something, and he did just that. has to be a red card.
Yeah, all Suggs did was get the ball there from that penalty kick that went in off of Jordan Burt, firing that ball home. Great composure there from Jordan Burt. And then we talk about composure. Los Angeles Galaxy, too, completely lost it there, trying to restart that ball game as quickly as possible. We'll see what the referee's going to do here. Which pocket is he going to go to, front or back pocket?
I get it. You disagree with the call, you cannot lose it. Ariano did just that, and it's going to be costly.
See here, he's calling across the big man. See the referee conferring with his assistants before he did this. Doesn't look like he's going to go to a card just yet, just having a talk with Jordan Schweitzer. Surprised by that one.
This would be a stunner if a red is not issued. We'll have a replay again, and you would have to believe the league will take a look at this. Uncalled for, totally uncalled for. They're going to issue a yellow card. Unbelievable.
And a yellow card to Jordan Schweitzer. I'm not sure what Schweitzer did at all there. The Switchbacks and that melee started by the Los Angeles Galaxy 2 were protecting themselves there as they rolled into the crowd. You could see Josh Suggs picked up, thrown right into the trailheads there, into the advertising hoardings. Referee just going with the yellow here. You see here, look at this from Suggs, getting pushed there. Ariano, hands to the face, grabbing people. Switchbacks trying to get him out of the way here, grabbing A.J. Jaco by the throat. That's a red card for sure.
I'd like to, crew, if they could go back to the start of that as we resume play. It was Ariano that initiated, came over and grabbed Suggs by the shoulders.
Yep, Suggs had the ball. Ariano upset initially with that penalty kick, I think was why he was carrying a little bit of anger there. As you see here, referee's going to have to get control. Yeah, great job by the guys in the truck. Schweitzer comes across, celebrate that. You see Suggs there with the ball. Ariano comes across, tries to rip it out, and then just throws Suggs into the first row of the crowd. As we see there, referee on top of this one, a lot of words being exchanged here in the center circle from both teams.
This starting to spiral out of control in a hurry, and the crew has got to get on this or it could get ugly.
We're going to see a substitution on the far side of the field for Los Dos. I wouldn't be surprised to see Ariano coming out of the game for the visitors here. Referee once again going to the book. Off of that foul once we restarted play. Hanson Hot Springs yellow card.
Our referee, Greg Dopka, assisted by Chris Greer, Jacob Harrell. They're going to have their hands full. Did a pretty good job, and clearly that was out of their control in terms of the way Ariano responded. But right now, they've got to get this thing reined in. So a substitution here is Uli Yanez coming in for Miguel Aguilar at that midfield spot. I think the crowd's still stunned by what we just saw a few minutes ago. The excitement of that goal taken away by the play of Hugo Ariano. That a heat deep post substitution is Lanez in for Aguilar here in the 59th minute of play.
Certainly going to make the return game in Carson, California at the StubHub Center add a little bit of spice to that one already. See what the last 30 minutes and change here at Widener Field have in store, but that was just out of order. Just a crazy sequence of events there. The penalty kick, referee gives it. Well taken, gets a little bit lost in that, how well Jordan Burt did to slot that one home, scores the goal, goes across to celebrate with the Trailheads, and then just everything went crazy here at Widener Field. Very surprised not to see a red card given out by the referee. But he did confer with both of his assistants. His assistant from the far side of the field came across, talked to the referee. Obviously they don't have the ability to look at the video like we do here in the booth, but still, I mean, the referee was right on top of that melee as it spilled over right into the Trailheads there behind the goal to the right side of your screen.
And that said, I'll tell you what, tip your cap to the Switchbacks FC to let it set. It is what it is. They left that alone and they're playing on now, and certainly continuing to play in control as they've done all game long. Saeed Robinson pushing. Now Tae-Sung Kim doubled up there near the end line. That's fine defense on the part of Los Dos to come away with a takeaway, and Boucher working up the far side here. Midfield, Burt sweeps it back. Here's Taylor Hunter. Played forward in the open field. Switchbacks FC will work it up. Saeed Robinson holds the cross for Ajekwa, gets loose. Malcolm in the box. Hard to believe. A 2-0 game. This crowd has got silent, so much energy, and it felt like that sequence after the PK has taken a lot of the noise out of the atmosphere here at Widener Field. Roland.
A lot of people trying to figure out what exactly happened there. I think they're a little bit stunned as well that there wasn't more punishment dished out after that sequence, as you said. Not exactly sure what happened. Obviously, the Trailheads got a good view of it. Happened right in front of them. Got to give credit to the fans as well. That fight, that brawl spilled over into the front row here. As you see here, right in front of the Trailheads, Josh Suggs having none of it. And he gets two players there pushing him into the stands. You see there, the security comes in. Jordan Burt pulling away Shane Malcolm. AJ Ajekwa gets grabbed around the throat. No need to see that at all. Got to keep those hands down. No reason to be putting your hands up there. But as you said, it was a good job not to react there, especially by AJ Ajekwa being grabbed like that. And a good job by the fans to keep it quiet. Nice touch there from Jordan Schweitzer going in behind this Los Dos 2 defense. But just gotten a little bit scrappy, as you said. Crowd taken out of it a little bit. But the Switchbacks done well. They've limited all shots, all opportunities on this man's goal here tonight. He's been very untested in the second half. The Switchbacks have done well just to try to take a little bit of sting out of this game. Use that energy, use that anger of Los Dos against them here. Referee going to give a throw in for the visitors.
Well, this has been a bit of a rivalry prior to this one tonight, and not that they needed any more added to this matchup, but they have more now. Is Jordan Burt in the open field, 4-on-3. As the Switchbacks work it into the Los Dos end. Burt now off the right foot, turns, set up, Saeed Robinson! Oh, wide of the post, near side. What a setup!
Great play from Jordan Burt, striding forward from that center midfield position, found himself in all kinds of space, turned, saw the run of Saeed Robinson, laid it off on a silver platter to the young Jamaican, and he went for power, just unable to nestle it inside the far corner there. You see him going with the laces, just whizzes it right past the post. Unlucky there. Switchbacks could have been 3-0 up.
You saw in the replay there the Trailheads positioned behind what is now the Switchbacks goal. Like the move of the Switchbacks to move them, they were off in the southeast corner the first 3 seasons.
Have on offer on the field. So that's great to see, as always, the Trailheads on the far side. You said right behind the goal.
Cleared out with the right foot by Hunter. And now Saeed Robinson. Good position by Saeed. Wins that ball. Saeed still on his feet. And no call. Unreal. Saeed wanted one. Stays on the pitch. Quickly picks himself off. And we play on.
Great strength from Saeed Robinson to keep that ball under his spell. Had 2 Los Angeles Galaxy, 2 defenders right around him there. Unlucky for Saeed Robinson.
2-0 our score. Switchbacks getting a goal from AJ Ajekwa in the 25th minute. And 30 minutes later, Jordan Byrd on a penalty kick put the Switchbacks up by 2. You see Colorado Technical University. Sponsor on this throw-in by Switchbacks FC. That's the veteran Luke Vercoloni. Talk about a rock for a franchise. Number 4 is just that here, on and off the field.
Great to get him back. Huge in the community here in Colorado Springs. Luke Vercoloni, you talked about it, making that transition from the center midfield spot back to right back. He's done a great job so far tonight. Early in the season, he's been fantastic.
Back in, nearly a takeaway, and look at the pressure put on by AJ Ajekwa. And Los Dos just scrambling, and Switchbacks FC forced a turnover. They have pressured all night long. The speed between Ajekwa, Robinson, and of course Shane Malcolm up top. He's given Los Dos fits all night long, and a Cross gets through, still loose. Oh, the setup for a Malcolm. A little bit too short. Is Hunter retreats defensively on Lopez, one-on-one. Lopez trying to get the angle. Lopez on his feet, loses his footing. And a quick close, but the speed of number 66 on display there on that attack here in the 67th minute.
Tricky player finally found himself in some room trying to turn that corner, but the Switchbacks well defended in the end. That ball goes out for a Switchbacks throw in on the far side. Josh Suggs will restart. But good play from the Switchbacks just to pressure him out of the ball. One of the better chances this second half for the Los Angeles Galaxy too. They've been so well defended in the second 45 by the home team. That ball goes straight into the bench.
Well, big start for Colorado Springs. You can see Frank Lopez there, Taylor Hunter, and that's just speed by Lopez, but a little heavy on that last step. Lost his footing.
Jamal Jack came across well there to win that second ball. Both center backs combining, Taylor Hunter, Jamal Jack once again.
Roland, you see this team more than anybody in the media, and you have got to be pleased in terms of, from the Switchback side of things, with what Steve Tritchie has fielded here in year number 4.
Yeah, and they've talked about it the entire preseason, pressing teams high, putting them under pressure, and they've done exactly that. Los Angeles Galaxy too, especially their defenders, they haven't had any time on the ball. They've been forced into mistakes, and the Switchbacks have been able to win the ball back deep in their opponent's half, capitalize on those mistakes, and they're well worth their 2 goals. They could have had a third from that shot from Saeed Robinson tonight as well.
50-50 ball, and Los Dos controls. What a night. Wind has died down. Still a bit brisk, but nonetheless a dry night. And more importantly for the Switchbacks faithful, a 2-goal lead here for the home team. Vercoloni the takeaway. Malcolm to the right side. Light touch here for Shane. Holding. And Los Dos to the takeaway. Burt quickly off the mark as he tried to get it to Schweitzer. And a big push here by Los Angeles. Here to the 18. Hunter defending. Cut off in line. And they're going to say offsides.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a goal kick here. That's what the referee's assistant just having a talk with the referee there. So we're going to see a couple more changes from the visitors. Los Angeles Galaxy too going to roll that dice. See what they can do in the last 20 minutes plus here at Widener Field in Colorado Springs. Be pretty shocked if Ariano stays on the field with that yellow card.
Now the shocking more than that yellow is, or more than he stays on the field, is it wasn't a red card versus a yellow card.
Absolutely right. Saw those hands there up around the neck area. The referee's assistant had a decent view of it as well on the near side of the field here, but there were a lot of players involved in that melee, so.
Go to Yanez. Lanez now, doubled up, trying to get by Vercoloni. And a foul is called on Lanez as he gets off the pitch. And a free kick here for Julien Boucher.
Looks like the Switchbacks are going to make a change as well. The next stoppage of the ball, but a good chance here for Los Dos. Brought to you by the Joint Chiropractic. Shane Malcolm, one-man wall. Switchbacks trying to hold a high line here. This ball's going to be whipped in.
Here's Julien Boucher. A lot of bend, and that's headed out by Taylor Hunter.
It's a good job staying big there, keeping his position from Taylor Hunter. Switchback's going to press high through Shane Malcolm.
Whistle the foul there on Malcolm. Quickly on the restart. Boucher. Jordan Schweitzer. Chip down, and Jamal Jack is right there Oh, good ball up to keep it in. What a play by Jack. Here's Shane Malcolm. Opportunity here for the Switchbacks FC. Malcolm turning on the speed. Malcolm now top of the 18. Malcolm with the right foot just wide of the post, far side.
Just trying to use the outside of that right foot to curl it into the far corner. Didn't get that purchase on it that he wanted. Try to get the spin. As we see here, Switchback's going to make a change on the far side of the field. Tobena Uzo going to come on for AJ Ajekwa. Ajekwa's been fantastic tonight. Really run a good race. Use that speed to get in behind. Now you're going to see the size and the power and the raw strength of Tobena Uzo for the last 20 minutes here at Widener Field.
So Tobena Uzo, a player we saw here with the Switchbacks a season ago, on for the first time here in 2018. Tobena Uzo, number 24. He goes 6'4". With those flashy orange shoes, trying to close it out for the Switchbacks FC here at the 73rd minute of play.
That's a great change to make, just to get Tobena Uzo in to lead that line. As we see the referee here going to go to the book. It's going to be a yellow card there for Tae-Sung Kim. Pleading his case just a little bit late there on that challenge on the clearance from Lostos. Unlucky there for Tae-Sung Kim. He's played really well next to Jordan Burt in the center of midfield.
Tell you what, I can't get over the fact that the Switchbacks have been so good at keeping their composure. You go back to that penalty kick, the goal, they could have lost it right there.
As we see there, Tae-Sung Kim. No, you're absolutely right, Josh. That was a crazy scene after that penalty kick from Jordan Burt.
But that shows you what a job Steve Tritchie has done instilling discipline into this club in their fourth season.
And we saw the experience come running into that melee as well. Luke Vercoloni came forward, Josh Suggs as well. He was the one initially holding that ball. And the Switchbacks did a good job not to make that scrum worse that we saw there spilling over into the fans.
Midfield, you've got Tobena Uzo playing up top, number 24, alongside Said Robinson and Malcolm, and Jack able to run it through the end line. And Stuart Sayus, he's played well at his debut.
He's done well. He hasn't had a whole ton to do in the second half. His distribution's been good. He's kept himself big. He won that cross in the first half, came out with both fists, was able to get them behind that ball, did a good job there. So he's done well.
We talked a season ago in terms of improvements from 17 to 18 coming in. Switchback scored 52 goals, 9th in the USL, but they gave up a lot. And Moise Poirier was outstanding, led the USL in saves, but too much pressure was put on and certainly some breakdowns defensively. Clearly, in 18, they've made some adjustments. That has been on display here in the opener. Here's Luke Vercoloni off the right side. Malcolm has it. Top of the 18, Malcolm trying to get through the traffic. Tobena Uzo doubled up. Schweitzer is there. Said Robinson able to pick it up and then play it in the corner. The Heat Depot corner still in play.
It was great hold-up play from Tobena Uzo trying to get his teammates involved. To go back to your point defensively, it's been that center-back partnership. Jamal Jack, Taylor Hunter, they're going to be called upon here just to funnel that ball back to the goalkeeper. Good job there by Stuart Sayus to keep that ball from going over the line. Brilliant goalkeeping there.
Now the support tonight has been outstanding, and none more so than the Trailheads. Our Jack Quinn's fans of the game on St. Paddy's Day in the spirit, and why not with a 2-0 Switchbacks lead.
Now they've had the bells and drums going all day long. They were tailgating here before the game. They met up down at the parade downtown here in Colorado Springs on St. Paddy's Day. So big shout out to the Trailheads here tonight.
Roland, you've gotten a chance to do a number of articles on the fan base, the players on and off the field in terms of the support of Switchbacks FC in this community. How vital, in your opinion, have they been just in terms of helping get traction for professional soccer here?
No, they've been huge, and the Switchbacks have been huge, reciprocating that, getting out into the community. You see every week on the Switchbacks Twitter, they're getting out, they're visiting kids, they're doing things in the community, they're doing local radio spots, local TV spots as well. So it's been great for the Switchbacks, and the fans, led by those trailheads behind the goal, have been fantastic.
Well, we have our fans of the game, but we're going to have our player of the game coming up, and certainly some outstanding candidates. A.J. Ajekwa has been unreal. Jordan Burt, the way he's controlled it midfield, bearing the penalty kick, perhaps the clincher in this one, but a lot of great candidates tonight in terms of player of the game.
No, those are the two that you mentioned were the two on the front of my mind. A.J. Ajekwa, who just went off the field to be replaced by Tabena Uzo, but perhaps tonight it has to go to Jordan Burt. He's been fantastic, moving into that center midfield role, taking that penalty. We saw him score a couple penalties in the preseason. He's really good at that, keeping his composure. I'd say 75 minutes in and some change, Jordan Burt, tonight's player of the game. And there is Jordan Burt, the young man, Butler Bulldog at Elkhart, Indiana. His dad, Stan, his family's in the crowd here tonight. Jordan Burt, tonight's man of the match, sponsored by the Better Business Bureau. Jordan Burt's been absolutely fantastic for the Switchbacks, getting on the score sheet with that goal, leading the play, partnering with Tae-Sung Kim in the heart of the field for the Switchbacks, leading by example. Jordan Burt's been fantastic.
And I tell you what, tip of the cap, Steve Tritchie showing why he is one of the best coaches at the USL. Shane Malcolm. Speed up ahead. Here's Saeed Robinson. Left side, he's got room to work. Look out, corner of the 18. Saeed near the end line. The cross cleared out. But the move he made, moving Luke Vercoloni back, and then Jordan Burt from defense into that midfield spot. Pure genius here after game number one.
And Luke Vercoloni has been so fantastic. You said it, moving into that right back spot. That was the spot that Jordan Burt did so well last season. Dealt with an injury last season. We saw him get held up on the far side of the field, hurt his knee a little bit, but he came back from that, straight back into that right back spot. But Luke Vercoloni's done fantastically well to take that over, and Jordan Burt into the center of the midfield, helped out by Tae-Sung Kim, another Switchbacks veteran. As you said, the right buttons being pushed by the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC coaching staff.
Los Dos down a couple of goals here as we tick into the 79th minute of play. And you can kind of compare that to a lot of teams in the National Football League as that ball rolls through the end line as a quarterback gets up there in years, moving him to safety, perhaps doesn't have the speed he once has. And certainly Luke Vercoloni still fundamentally sound as any player in the game, perhaps not the speed he had earlier in his career. But what a addition that has been to the back end, having number 4 defensively now for the Switchbacks FC.
And he's got all the smarts, and he's got a motor. We know he's going to run all day. He's been in this league and even at a higher level here in the United States of America. Absolutely fantastic servant that Luke Vercoloni has been for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC, and just showing that in a new position now at right back, getting up and down the field, supporting the attack when he can, doing a good job to keep his defensive line as he moves forward here, looking for that flick on from Shane Malcolm, just unable to get it. Vercoloni's going to motor back for his defensive duties here. Well shepherded there by Jordan Burt.
Good feet, top of the 18, and a save there by Stuart Sayus.
He stayed big there, came off his line well, closed the angle. It's a nice run, a beautiful pass, cutting through the middle there from Los Dos, but that shot straight into Sayus. Take that first-time shot, perhaps had the time to take one touch on it. Josh Suggs there putting him under some pressure, but a good save there from Sayus.
Fat Boys Pizza replay. Fat Boys all over this broadcast here tonight. Tae-Sung Kim. Robinson ahead of him, and it's going to be switchback ball here. 80th minute of play, so a little bit of work to try to close this thing out, but the Switchbacks FC in good position. How about the crowd here tonight? Strong turnout for the season opener. It's been a chilly night, been a holiday, but you love to see the support here out of the Colorado Springs community.
Nice ball over the top there from Jordan Burt, looking for Saeed Robinson on the far side of the field, right in front of the Heat Depot corner. Nice trickeration once again from Saeed Robinson.
Over the head of Tabena Uzo. Tap back. Los Dos really has to go now in the open field. Hunter is back defensively, pressure from behind. Kim holds him up, headed out of there by Jamal Jack. And Shane Malcolm in the open field. That's a great takeaway.
Shane Malcolm just looking to slide in to Ben Uzo. But well defended last ditch there from Los Dos, and a nice ball over the top.
Trouble, still loose, cleared out. Wow. Sayus not able to get a firm grasp on that shot attempt as Vercoloni quickly for the Los Dos end.
You see here was a nice ball in over the top. Stuart Sayus coming off his line a little bit late, just trying to collect that one. Josh Suggs had to try to clear it. Looks like it might have bounced up off a hand of a Los Dos player, but the Switchbacks play on.
Possess the ball right now. The mindset for Switchbacks FC. There's Burt, look out, Shane Malcolm. Malcolm punched away, and it's going to be a corner kick, a Z-trip corner kick in the 82nd minute.
Another great ball in over the top. Shane Malcolm, wonderful touch to take that ball under his spell, and just tried to get his shot away, but blocked out right at the end, as you said, for another corner kick. But what about this for a pass from Jordan Burt looking over the top? Great touchdown there from Shane Malcolm, blasted on net. But a last-ditch tackle there, clearing that one out.
So the captain, Josh Suggs, to take this. Young man out of outstanding addition in here to try to put the Switchbacks up 3 goals in the 83rd minute. Backside on Deem Von Stiege. Hand of the ball as Colorado Springs able to control. Robinson gets through and almost tucked into the post near side, just rolls wide.
Looks like that was Taylor Hunter. He was still forward from that corner kick, just trying to flick that ball goalwards. Unlucky there, just past the post, as we're going to see another substitution on the far side of the field for the Switchbacks FC. Jordan Schweitzer's going to come off. He did a good job tonight. Schweitzer got around, made himself big, just unable to find some of that supply in the final third of the field. Tombe is going to come in to replace him for the last maybe 10 minutes, including stoppage time here at Widener Field. Just a little bit more size and freshness in the center of that midfield, just behind Jordan Burt and Tae-Song Kim. But a good game from Jordan Schweitzer.
Tombe, a thick player at 5'8". 84th minute here. Colorado Springs has control. Los Dos came out in the second half, down a goal, and it looked like they were on the verge of tying it up. Some great opportunities, but that was the only surge they had. Haven't had a whole lot of gas in the tank here in the second half.
Well, the Switchbacks have done a good job of keeping them off net. Defending in numbers, 4 banks of 4 behind the ball. They're just going to look to run out the clock here. Josh Suggs going to come forward to take this throw in.
Tell you what, we've been able to see a lot of Switchbacks teams now in the 4th season of play here at Widener Field, but this has a chance to be a special unit here in 2018. Tabata Uzo ricochets off the back of the defender, and that's going to go Los Dos way. A lot can unfold throughout the course of a season, but the piece is clearly in place for Steve Tritchie here this season. It's a big year for the head coach.
It is a great way to start 2018. We talked about them just missing the playoffs last year. It was unlucky for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC, but head coach Steve Tritchie, assistant Waldy Harris, built a really strong roster offside there for Los Dos. Slimmed down that roster, brought in some experience, brought in a ton of quality. And if they're going to be able to hold out for the last 5 minutes here at Widener Field, which looks like they're going to be able to do, what a great way to start the 2018 season, get on the board, 3 points against a team that head coach Steve Tritchie and the rest of the Switchbacks coaching staff really believes is a rival for a Western Conference playoff spot this year.
Now, all kinds of highlights in this one, and we go back as you see the kick by Sayus. Our play of the game, our Cornerstone Roofing and Gutter play of the game. How about the first goal of the game, Roland?
AJ Ajayqua, beautiful. Shane Malcolm, lovely layoff. Took the defender with him. AJ Ajayqua took time, settled, picked out that far corner, posted stamp finish. Wonderful goal. Definitely going to be in that USL Goal of the Week contender from AJ Ajayqua. Just a great strike and a Team of the Week performance as well from Ajayqua. He did great tonight in the first 75 minutes here at Widener Field.
For Coloni. Midfield now to Beta Uzo. Big lumbering 6'3" frame at number 24. Talk about a closer. What a luxury to have Tebena Uzo into the game here late in the contest. Check that, 6'4".
No, he definitely puts himself about. Real strong man. Good, great substitution to be able to come in and lead the line for the Switchbacks FC.
Headed out by Suggs. It's pressure applied by Tombe, who checked in here late in the second half, and Bercoloni clears it out.
Offside once again. Referee assistance flag straight up. Switchbacks center back partnership. Jamal Jack, Taylor Hunter did a good job there, staying next to each other, stepping up right at the exact moment there, bringing the Los Dos attacker offside. Great performance defensively. They haven't had a ton of opportunities to stop, but what a great partnership it looks like the Switchbacks have there with Jamal Jack and Taylor Hunter at center back, being blanketed by Taesong Kim, Jordan Burt. We've talked about him all game long. Luke Vercoloni down the right-hand side, Josh Suggs on the left. It's been a great team defensive performance by the Switchbacks at Widener Field this evening on the first day of the USL's 2018 season.
Here's Malcolm. Kim, not going to get there in time. That's a good pickup by Tombe.
Nice ball as well, looking for Saeed Robinson on the left-hand side of the field.
What a Jordan Burt. Jordan holds. Chips at top of the 18. Here's a Beta Uzo. Malcolm gets away. Tombe. Tombe off the right foot, pressured by Lopez. Here to the 89th minute. So some stoppage time. We'll see how much extra time is put on the clock at the end of regulation. Kim, great move. Taesong, does he set up his own shot? Uzo, Kim, Malcolm, Saeed Robinson now, quarter of the 18. Little 1-2 touch, and LA able to recover.
Really nice interplay by the Switchbacks there going forward. It's a nice step from that center midfield position from Taesong Kim, and he's recovered well defensively. Jamal Jack going to come forward, win that ball back. Great play from the Switchbacks defensively. So tenacious, pressing so high up the field.
Here's Shane Malcolm. Saeed Robinson, quarter of the 18. Look out, Saeed. Holding, waiting for help down the center. There's Burt. Little over a minute left in regulation. And Vercoloni working one-on-one. That's a good ball in, but nobody there to cut through for Los Angeles. In the area, Ethan Zubak.
The final substitution of the night. It's only right on St. Patrick's Day that Marty Mabin, the young man from Belfast, gets the check into this game. Great to see him back in a Switchbacks uniform. There's Marty, there's the young man. Been playing professionally last year in Northern Ireland. Took a year away from the U.S., went back home. And now he's back in a Switchback shirt. He comes straight into the left side here for the last couple minutes here of stoppage time at Widener Field.
What a performance tonight by the Switchbacks FC, the season opener. They come up huge here tonight. Inside Robinson, as you see, number 11 exiting the game there for Marty Mabin. What a return for number 11.
Well, he's been great. 3 minutes of stoppage time here at Widener Field. Switchbacks going to do everything they can to maintain this clean sheet they've worked so hard for this evening. What a great defensive performance it's been by the Switchbacks.
So 3 minutes of extra time put on the clock here Switchbacks are on their way to a perfect start to begin this 2018 season. Now the start's so crucial, obviously a long grind here, going to be playing well into the month of October. But nothing like a dominating performance. I think it's fair to say they have certainly handled the Galaxy 2 here tonight.
So few chances for the visitors. Tick-tock shop. Extra time here at Widener Field. The Switchbacks have done a really good job. Stuart Sayus not put under very much duress at all this evening here by the Los Angeles Galaxy 2. Once again, the Switchbacks win the ball back high up. Marty Mabin now driving down the left side of the field.
Mabin out of bounds there in the Heat Depot corner. About halfway home in extra time here at the season opener. Now the Galaxy 2, Fresno coming up next over the Switchbacks FC. A little bit of time to enjoy this, and then the Portland Timbers 2 in town next Saturday, 6 o'clock right here at Widener Field. Talk about a franchise with a ton of MLS talent. Portland, again, should be loaded.
They had a difficult season last year, just like these Los Angeles Galaxy 2, but the Timbers reloaded. Talked about Josh Phillips on their back line. And they'll come in here to Widener Field looking to get that win. Just caught between two minds there, Lostos, looking for that pass at the last moment after he pulled back for the shot. Ball goes harmlessly wide. And that should do it here at Widener Field for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. A commanding, dominating 2-0 win over a feisty Lostos 2 team.
And that man, Stuart Sayus, going to get a clean sheet in his debut. They made it easy. He certainly made some plays, but that back line kept him clean. Reminder, stick around a post game to follow at the conclusion of this one. Malcolm, Tabero Uzo, a long strutting number 24, the 6'4" attacker, and that should just about do it here.
Shane Malcolm, I believe he might just be a little bit winded there, took a shot to the stomach. Jordan Burt's going to come across, check on him. Looks like he's going to be okay, referee. Just going to run down this probably as soon as we restart this game here. We'll be ready to go. What a performance by the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. Jordan Byrd, brilliant in that center midfield tonight for the Switchbacks.
Have to love what you've seen here. USL play, 6 new teams as a Home Depot corner kick, or rather Heat Depot corner kick. Jake Edwards, what a job he has done, the commissioner here. 6 new teams added, 33 now in the league. And the Switchbacks begin this 2018 season 1-0. A 2-0 victory over the LA Galaxy 2. Switchbacks off and running here in 2018. Stick around. The post-game show is coming up next from Widener Field. We'll be back right after this. Home Depot got some love tonight.
We'll get it.
Oh, man. How
there's going to be...
How in the world do they let that happen? And I know I was like fiery, but that was terrible.
They're going to look at
It was,
there's going to be blood. They're going to...
yeah, but listen.
When you're in the market for a new home, consider the advantages of working with a reputable builder. Make sure quality and craftsmanship are part of the offer. Energy and efficiency are both must-haves, and find an area of town that's right for you. It's your home, so do your home work.
Home buying tips presented by Oakwood Homes. Call or visit oakwoodhomesco.com or to speak with a new home counselor.
Flat on flavor,
Honey, what's for dinner?
I don't know. Order a pizza.
I did it last time. You order.
I don't have the number.
Look it up. So easy, a 3-year-old can do it.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League may not be retransmitted, rebroadcast.
Now the Trailheads celebrating here on St. Paddy's Day. A victorious start to the 2018 season for the Switchbacks FC as they knock off the Galaxy 2-0 the final. Back in for the post-match show. Josh Howe, Roland Vargas. Roland, well, Steve Tritchew's got to be pleased as we go to the highlights here in the opener tonight, and the Switchbacks off and running early on.
Luke Vercoloni, wonderful chip pass into Josh Suggs. Great improvisation there on the bicycle kick. Looking for that far corner. Just crashes off the crossbar. So unlucky for Suggs. He had a great game tonight.
Keep in mind these second half highlights is the Switchbacks had a 1-0 lead. Penalty kick, Jordan Burt.
Fantastic finish there from Jordan Burt, and this is where the game goes absolutely crazy. Josh Suggs gets the ball, comes across to celebrate, but what about this penalty kick from Burt? Picks his corner, picks his spot. No chance there for the goalkeeper as we see there. And here's where the melee ensues. Josh Suggs gets pushed by two Lostos players into the benches through the advertising hoardings, and the players here coming in to pull everybody away. Just crazy scenes here at Widener Field from Lostos, just losing their composure after the goal.
Hard to believe there was not a red card issued in that one. Certainly the league office will take a look, and you have to believe more will come down on this. But the Switchbacks able to maintain their composure after that. The final numbers brought to you by Cornerstone Roofing and Gutter and ME Engineers. Huge shot advantage, the goal advantage, dominating performance tonight by the Switchbacks FC.
Oh, great performance by the Colorado Springs Switchbacks. 2 goals, fantastic strike from A.J. Jaco, and that penalty kick that we just saw there from the young man from Elkhart, Indiana. 2-0 Switchbacks, well-deserved win.
Well, it has been an unbelievable start to this 2018 season. Steve Tritchew mixing and matching. He has found the right pieces to start this 2018 campaign. As you can see, A.J. Jaco bearing the opening goal of the season. A feed there from Shane Malcolm, 1-0. The start in the opening half, they add another one, is the Switchbacks FC off and running here. Partner, it has been an unbelievable start. Enjoyed it. Boy, what a season we have to look forward to.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Been great to be back with you, Josh. Brilliant game tonight. What a way for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC to start 2018. And what about this? This is going to be shown for the goals all year long. Fantastic finish, A.J. Jaco.
Now for my partner, Roland Vargas, and our entire crew, this is Josh Howe saying so long from Widener Field in Colorado Springs. The Switchbacks win it in the season opener, 2-0 the final. Jordan Burt, here's the second goal, buries it. The Switchbacks, an emotional start to the 2018 campaign. We will see you next Saturday night for more Switchbacks FC soccer. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for watching tonight's Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC post-match show on SoCo CW. Sponsored by Cornerstone Roofing and Gutter. Integrity is the cornerstone of our business.